He shot 41% from deep in the G League, and everything we're seeing now. He already did it last year, what we're watching from Yuki Kawamura in the summer league isn't new, it's a continuation of what he's already been doing in the G League and on the international stage. Last season in the G League, he averaged 20 points and 8 assists while shooting 40% from 3 on over 10 attempts per game. He torched defenses with consistency. And remember that legendary Olympic run. Kawamura dropped 29 points, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds, 7 boards against host nation France, the reigning silver medalists. He did that while being nearly 2 feet shorter than their top big man. So if anyone thinks this is an overreaction to a few flashy plays in July, it's not. Kawamura has been doing this at every level for years. He's not just a novelty or a highlight machine because of his size. He is, flat out, a legitimately high-level basketball player. But what will ultimately define how far he can go in the NBA isn't just defense, which we'll get into, it's his shooting. At his height, finishing at the rim is naturally a challenge. He knows it, so he's made the three-point shot his home, and he's thriving in that role. He shot 41% from beyond the arc across a full G League season and followed it up with another 40% plus mark in Summer League. If he can bring that efficiency to the NBA, he could be a very capable backup point guard right away. Just take a look at these clips. He gives up the ball, relocates and gets it back before shaking the defender with lightning quickness and drilling the jumper or hair jab step, no hesitation, and rises up with a taller defender all over him. What sets his shooting apart is the incredible arc he puts on the ball. Against defenders a foot taller, that loft is the difference between a block and a bucket. And he's not afraid to take tough shots because for him, those are normal. Kawamura's game is built on difficulty, the kinds of shots that look impossible. Most are just part of his daily routine. That's the reality of what it takes for someone his size to stay on the court. Now, let's talk about the defensive end, where the biggest questions often arise. Will he be a target? Absolutely. Teams will test him, his size guarantees it. But he doesn't back down. His speed and low center of gravity allow him to make plays others can't. Just watch this sequence, fighting over a screen set by a Pacers big, missing the steal the first time, then sticking with the play and forcing a backcourt violation. That's grit. That's intensity. That's a defender who refuses to give up on a possession. And right after dropping a perfect assist for 3, what does he do? He's immediately pressing full court, hounding the ball handler. It's a mindset. It's non-stop hustle. It's exactly what TJ McConnell once talked about. A guy who also faced doubts due to size. He said, "You've got to work twice as hard. You have to pick guys up full court and pressure them every single possession." That's the career Kawamura is chasing, and that's the effort level he's already bringing. Yuki Kawamura is proving that size doesn't have to limit you when you maximize the tools you do have: vision, quickness, shooting, and tenacity. He is a gifted basketball player, period. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video and want more content like this, make sure to subscribe. It's free, and hey, dropping a like would be awesome too. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Yuki, oh come on, did Kawamura just do that again? And if you thought that was wild, how about this? Kawamura puts it through the legs of Reino. Seriously, unless you've been completely off the grid, you've probably heard the name Yuki Kawamura. By now he's the player who, despite being nearly 2 feet shorter than Victor Wembanyama, led Japan to an unforgettable upset over France in last year's Olympics. The wizard with the ball, Japan's biggest basketball star, Yama's former right-hand man, well, former being the key word after spending last season with the Memphis Grizzlies. Yuki has now been showcasing his skills in Summer League with the Chicago Bulls. And let's be honest, he's had more highlight reel passes in 5 games than most players manage in a full season. But it's not just flashy plays. He's backing it up with production, averaging over 10 points, 6 assists, and shooting 42% from beyond the arc. His impact on the floor and the infectious energy he brings are hard to ignore. Honestly, it's not a stretch to say he deserves a real shot at NBA minutes next season. And clearly, the Bulls agreed. They just signed him to a 2-way contract. Let's get this straight. It's not his size or nationality that makes him unique, though both are rare in the league. What truly sets Yuki apart is his elite court vision and passing ability. Take this no-look dime, for example. Just unreal. The screen is set, the Pacers defender hesitates, and while Fury attempts to recover on the roll-up, Yuki threads a pass through a window that shouldn't even exist. Or look at this, Aseni sets a quick screen and slips to the rim, and Yuki delivers a pinpoint pocket pass for an easy bucket. What makes his playmaking even more impressive is its natural flow. Even outside of set plays, he reads the game at a high level. Watch this, he sees his big cut behind the defense and immediately floats a perfectly timed lob ball while fading backward. That's just one of many lobs he delivered throughout the Summer League. And then there's his pace. Yuki thrives in transition, always looking to push the tempo. It's reminiscent of former Bull Lonzo Ball. Both are high-volume three-point shooters with a gift for finding runners in transition. Of course, Yuki is significantly smaller than Lonzo, but when it comes to vision and decision-making, he's right there. What stood out most this summer was his chemistry with the Bulls' two youngest prospects, Motaz Bazelis and Noah As. If Chicago is serious about developing their future stars, both athletic, high-motor players, what better setup than pairing them with a gifted passer like Yuki who can elevate their games and make their lives easier? Yes, some skeptics will dismiss it as just Summer League. And yes, Summer League doesn't always translate. But let's add some context. Yuki Kawamura is only 24 years old, younger than some rookies like Dalton Knecht. Despite that, he played like a seasoned pro, which makes sense considering his experience in international play. And for anyone still doubting, he already proved himself last season by averaging 12 points and 8 assists per game.